It is time. I shall press the X button with my tongue. Okay. I'm still scared of Von Karma, but we can do this. We've beaten him twice in court, just not won the trial yet. And both times it's been by the skin of me scrotum, but it doesn't matter. We can still do it.
What was Mr. Edgeworth, like, talking about?
I don't remember, that was yesterday. A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder.
Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed?
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Absolutely not. 2 seconds. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he'd never take someone's life. Never.
Nick, are you sure?
Oh, what are you doing here? We're having a moment, Larry. Do you fucking mind? Yo, like, how's everyone doing, dude? What do you think of my performance today, bruh? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya?
Swooning? Me? Not a chance. You're not rich enough.
Oh, yes, I do remember feeling faint. Right on, dude. Tell me the truth. Like, it was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? What? Me? Are you coming on to me, Larry? Whatever your latest hoe's name is not gonna be happy. Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two? I think you can do better than that, dude. Like, tell me about how hard I made you. Come on, I, like, totally saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, blow your hero. Ooh, I was hot out there, bruh. Hot. I'm glad someone's happy about how this case is going. He seems too happy to care about anything I show him. Oh, alright, Larry, I'll give it to you, you're cute, but you are way too stupid for my taste. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today, for the first time ever.
You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
But seriously, like, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty fucking sus, dude. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet, bro. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. My god, you can't even keep a mood right. Hey, I'm just a guy, like, sitting in the audience, dude. But from where I was sitting, bro, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. Like, massive edge lord. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night, dude? Well, no, but... Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is... God damn, Edgeworth is hot. I mean, I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two, dude?
Edgeworth and... who else? You mean me, right?
Nah, he means me, dude. Right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me. But why you, Larry?
Huh? Actually, yeah, dude. Why me, Nick?
Enough with the silent treatment! Oh my god! Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we, like, first met him, he was kind of a dick, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Oh my god, did you, like, kiss?
Yes. What is this music? In grade school, they saved me. Miles and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What? Hey, Larry, what's he, like, talking about?
Huh? Oh, sorry, bro. I kind of forgot.
Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final.
Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there.
Oh no, I hate these.
It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial.
A class action lawsuit? What the fuck?
You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? The kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money? Really? You hold a trial over this?
Is this supposed to be like Yu-Gi-Oh! How everything in existence is dictated by a duel? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Huh, I see.
I don't. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. When is this set? $38 will get you money for a month? Or lunch for a month? What? Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I, totally remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. Weed can get pretty strong sometimes. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skip PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So, they thought you did it?
Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial because that's how everything's decided. Next town over, they settle everything with card games. It's kind of weird.
Trial?
So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant.
You do it.
Low voice, guilty. He did it. Oh, hold on. Okay, stop. I can't read all this.
Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix.
Oh, he's adorable. And he was a Super Saiyan from the very beginning.
He didn't know what was happening. He was so sad I couldn't stop crying.
What in the hell are you wearing, Phoenix?
Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it.
I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. Who? Who's this? The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Oh, it's Edgeworth. Okay. Huge hands even then. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it?
Then you shouldn't apologize.
Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
Yeah, he did it.
Okay. Don't need proof. Why don't you all just shut up? Oh, it's Larry. Bro, are you wearing pants? At all? This is how it is, dude. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he, feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't, do it. Oh, he's wearing shorts, okay. Those are really tiny on you, Larry. You wearing booty shorts? Very well. I will replace the money myself. God damn it. This class trial is over. Who were the two up front? That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends for a week, and then 3rd grade ended.
Wow, I had no idea. And I totally didn't even sleep through it.
Yeah, I, had no idea either, dude. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, bro. It was just lucky that I took the day off from school, dude. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it, bro. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father.
I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my father. A famous defense attorney.
Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad. Oh my god.
It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. He told me that once and reached for his zipper. It was weird. But, like, why, dude? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought, too. I tried to get in touch with him I don't know how many times. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
Probably didn't want his old friends to see him like this. I couldn't just drop it, though. Of course you couldn't. Look at him. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he'd become who he became, and to get his shirt off. That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean that's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
Okay. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, dude, like, Nick, this is starting to sound like those hentai I used to read. So, is that why you helped me out for free, dude? Yes. Next time you owe me big. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free.
Nick, bro, like, Nick, dude. Nick, we have rent to pay. You can't just keep doing it for free.
Right. It very well may be.
First, there's like that rental boat shop caretaker. You need to find out who or what he is.
He's a human. That's one half done. I'd settle for who. I guess you can clean up some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. What did we get rid of? I didn't look. Why do we need this exactly? Why do we still need this? Alright, well. Nope, okay. I thought the mood had died so we could move on. Attention. Is Edgeworth here? Yes, he is. Hey, baby, how you doing? You look as grim as always.
Like, Mr. Edgeworth? I heard this story about the class trial.
Class trial? What do you mean?
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In, like, 3rd grade?
Lunch money? Oh. Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that.
Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway, and Larry was too stoned to remember, so...
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you, like, know that trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney?
Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a faulty. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? Yeah, well, the guilty party got away because of a either good defense attorney or a bad prosecutor, so he probably... I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals. I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person.
One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. A defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, 3 of us were trapped in an elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Oh, that's why you didn't get the testimony, okay. Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He said he claimed Yanni Yogi had not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him.
So he's like my sister was to you, Nick.
He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly.
Perfectly, huh?
Well then, he must be angry because I've found fault in his testimonies twice. In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever.
But that's really fucking sus?
I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
He's like totally right! Now stop trying to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth! Oh my god!
It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit.
No kidding.
Grossberg, you got anything else for me? He's out. Again.
When does he work, anyway?
Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Oh god, Larry's here. Nope. December 22nd, Gourd Lake Park entrance. Oh, hi. Hey, pal. Long time no see. It's been like a full day.
Oh, Detective Cumshoe!
Mostly today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. How do you snap fabric in half? You can rip it. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Off he goes. Detective Batman Cumshoe.
Detective Cumshoe sure is active today.
Oh, one other thing. No one can go into the woods today.
The woods?
Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while.
I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Okay. Public ditch. Larry can't possibly be here, so we're safe. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore?
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too.
I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work.
Larry has the day off.
He was pretty happy about saving Mr. Edgeworth.
True, we owe him big. Edgeworth better comp him something good.
This lake sure likes to cause problems, doesn't it?
Huh?
I mean, everything that happened here turned out to be a lie. Gordy was a lie, and the charges against Mr. Edgeworth were all lies.
I guess you're right.
I mean, I'm glad the charges were all lies, but, like, still... My God.
To the rental shop.
That old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
I know that clearing of the throat anywhere.
Aha! Hello! What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm?
What in God's name are you doing here? You look like you haven't walked very far for the last 20 years.
Oh, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon.
Mr. Grossberg, why does your youth smell like lemons? This is no time for, like, idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right?
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
Ho ho! What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm not sure.
You've said that twice. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance.
Thanks. Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was, like, doing here anyway?
Who knows? Maybe he saw a kindred spirit in that parrot. It's useless, just like him. The boat rental shop doesn't look like anyone's around.
The caretaker must have run for the hills, huh?
Yeah, looks like it.
Didn't seem like a bad person.
Well, Maya. Caretaker shack.
Nobody's home. Hello? Hello? Hey, it's Polly! I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello? Hello? I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello? Hello?
Fish, can you shut up? God damn. That fishing pole looks expensive.
Maybe we should bring it to Detective Cumshoe.
Don't you think the caretaker would mind?
Well, who fucking cares? We could just leave him the metal detector in exchange.
Maybe we better not. What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, never mind.
What? Tell me.
Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing our Pink Princess special this week.
Oh.
See? That's why I didn't want to tell you. Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to, like, brag about them?
Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right?
Right, but don't all the fish on the wall here look really fucking puny to you?
Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away.
Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we, like, totally did see him.
Maya, why are you trying to draw connections? Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? She was gonna say something, but they stopped her. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. Guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. Why would he be? This is the first place they'd look. She was probably coming back from here.
Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick.
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway.
I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great, now the bird's going to hate me.
It doesn't look like he used this kitchen much.
You're right.
I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie.
What, you thought he was telling the truth?
Fish you insane!
Oh, there's nothing here. Trash can with no trash. At least the place is well maintained. Cool. Looks like Detective Cumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Cumshoe? He won't be coming back today.
Oh, really?
He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Cumshoe. He's not here! Fuck off, Larry. What are you showing me this picture for? No reason. You know, I was impressed by your deduction trial. Granted, you were at the end of your rope, but still.
Nick, he noticed! He noticed me!
It was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28th, its statute of limitations runs out. Tomorrow. Could that be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never.
Mr. Edgeworth, oh my god! Nick, no! That's like a photo of his father, don't shine that!
You're right. Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. What is it? Nothing. Huh? Grossberg? No. Ah, fuck you! Nothing. It's gotta be Gourd Lake. Nature Park, full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers, blah 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 blah. Woods. Nothing. There's really only one other spot. Show Larry everything. That's the last thread I have, dude. And we're out of stuff. I am officially out of ideas. What do I do? I just remembered somewhere. Nope, it's not available for us. Well, I've got no idea then. Nope. Maybe Edgeworth has something else to say? No? What do you want from me? I don't feel bad for him. I've been everywhere. I've done everything. What do you want from me? People like Blue Badger. Good luck. The world ended yesterday? You must be reading predictions for the future on someone's homepage. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tighter than I expect. Some are the desks. This guy, mumbling something to himself. Please think about what you're doing, Jolinda. Don't take my Tommy away from me, no! You must be doing image trading for a nasty divorce argument. Well, that's fucking depressing. Why'd you bring that to me? A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Shame on you all. Uni, if you're here, what have you got anything for me? Cause I am out of ideas. If he doesn't answer, I'm going to look it up. Is here a plant named Charlie? Like watering it and perking up. A second branch outside the city. I can see the bellboy adjusting the angle of that screwdriver in the drawer. Writing a poster of the Steel Samurai the other day. We had a big fight over whether to put it up or not. I know she's just waiting for a chance to sneak it up on the wall. His desk. If we had more clients, I would probably sit here more often. Lately, I've been spending more time on the couch watching TV. They mock me. I tried reading one and it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand, then my foot hurt too. Oh, poor fucking baby. This is quiet. Alright, I've got nothing. I have shown everything to everyone I can, looked at everything in every area. What the hell am I supposed to do? I still haven't looked up anything in a trial yet, but I am at a loss of where to go. Attorney... No. No, I will not. There's got to be something I missed. But I showed him everything. It's gotta be at Gourd Lake if it's somewhere. If there's something here to get, it's gotta be at Gourd Lake. Nope. What could we have missed here, though? Scan. Oh. Well, unless they were eating a samurai dog. How would it change the temperature, I wonder? You see trouble, Nick? No, who? Me? Wait, do that again? I missed the first one. No one's going to sit here on a cold day like today. Oh my god. Well, unless they're eating samurai. Okay. Itchy. Sign? Huh, I almost didn't see that signpost, even though I already know it's here. Boat, docks, right, exit. We can't go to the woods. Not that we'd find anything there anyway, except a woman I don't want to talk to. Oh, what was that? What was that? There's a forest here beyond these bushes.
Nick, the forest! There's someone in there!
You're right, there's a few policemen in there.
They must be looking for the caretaker!
Good luck. Ooh, boats. That might be something. There are some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. Is there something we missed in the shack? I mean, this is the music for something happening, but... Is parrot shit green? Interesting. Hold on. Is parrot shit green? Considered normal. Okay, yeah, olive green, and sure enough, I'd say it's a bit more of a mint green, but yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. Damn, homework was being done. How about the deep-fried onigiri pancakes? What?
That reminds me, Nick. Holly here knows the number for the safe.
That's a safe? I thought that was a radio. He said the TV didn't work.
Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Let's open it, Nick. Come on.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Aww. Okay. It keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
I'm not so sure. Is this what we found?
Okay, Nick. Let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter? Boring!
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth.
Edgeworth? Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing.
Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth, calling Edgeworth out on the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. Von Karma did it. I'm kidding. No, it's probably the caretaker. Reminding himself, because of Polly, reminding himself of what the plot is. I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. He killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth. He was following instructions. You're making it seem like it wasn't him.
But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Okay, so now we go to the guy, right? Grossberg.
One day left, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Oh my god, let's get going.
Tubbs, you here? No. No. Detention center, then. Edgeworth will want to see this. Hello. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe at the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. What the fuck? Revenge? On me?
Who is that old guy anyway?
I believe he's Yanni Yogi, but that's just a hunch. I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant who got declared guilty or something? Nice, right. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
So he was following this letter then?
Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. 2 men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond.
It also says this is your last chance.
Referring to the DL6 incident, probably. Last chance. Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man.
What is it? Do you know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Called it.
Yogi? Like the bear? Are we going to, like, give him a pick-a-nick basket to, like, bribe him?
The subject in the suspect of the DL6 incident, the one who was found innocent. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Oh god! Oh no! Make her stop dancing. Oh. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long it felt like forever. The air thinned, the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Can't breathe! Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. That's a really skinny bailiff. Aren't they supposed to keep order if someone tries fucking shit up in a court? Isn't he supposed to club somebody? That dude is skinny as hell. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent.
Huh, but isn't that strange? This letter tells him to, like, get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you?
Right.
Yeah?
There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you.
You mean the nightmare?
It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all.
Well, that time had probably been a while ago too, but sure.
For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream? And why haven't you gotten therapy?
It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark.
This again?
You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you.
What are you... Oh...
Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I picked up the pistol.
You threw it at him? Why would you... Oh. He threw it and it fired.
And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
You really need therapy. This is fucked. That's just a dream, right? Right?
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense.
Yeah, I do. They do.
Maybe it was I who killed my father.
What?
If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me.
Wait, Edgeworth, you mean?
It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father.
Let's say that right with the guards staring at me. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. There's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe.
There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about DL6!
Grossberg!
Oh, thank God, he's finally here.
Grossberg Law Offices.
Mr. Grossberg!
Oh, hello there. What's wrong? What trouble?
No kidding! I can't believe you're not, asshole!
My. Listen, calm down and tell me what's happened.
Mr. Edgeworth! He... Sob!
I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father?
Only a dream! Only a dream! What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled?
Well, if it's a dream, it won't hold up in court, so... it doesn't matter. Guys, drop it.
So, consider this. Yogi might certainly hold a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. So, to surmise, Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. Miles Edgeworth drew the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired when the deed was done.
No! I don't believe it!
Though he was suspected of murder, his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course. The statute of limitations or both.
What do you know about Edgeworth's father?
Sniffles without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer, now that I think. Your mentor me a favor.
My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise, so am I.
Von Karma is an extreme. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing. The result is a perfect win record in court. To meet him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
Lost, and died in despair, as it were. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit. What was your mother, Misty Fame?
I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi.
And Yogi was found innocent.
That's what my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
It's only a possibility, Martin. But a possibility nonetheless. Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
Huh? His own sake?
He never trusted his clients that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it, like, matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Huh?
You understand soon enough. Wait,
What is it?
this letter. I've seen his handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
To remind himself, but he already said don't forget about DL6. And he wouldn't have been able to come up with this anyway if he's mentally disabled. Von Karma, I was right! Could it be Manfred von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on call for course.
What? But that means... Nani? The one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred von Karma himself.
What does this mean, then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth?
He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive.
He wouldn't have a job anymore, probably.
This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow will see the completion of not one, but two trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the DL6 incident has done will never be increased. Quite sorry, I have nothing to say concerning that.
Show him everything.
Ah, she was a beautiful woman. I'm truly sorry about what I did.
Huh? Sorry about what?
I think I'll stay out of this one. Shit.
In any case, it's good that this one shooting isn't miles. But the one shooting isn't miles. He
bet it's good. I can't believe the fiendish planning that went into this murder. We almost fell right into his trap.
What a fucking asshole!
No! But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. What do you mean? And Von Karma. Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only evidence Von Karma has ever seen in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow! Must have been quite a shock for me. Took a vacation for several months after vacation. Yes, an unusual event for me. It was the first and last vacation he's taken in as many years after. Really? He doesn't take vacations? What's wrong? Like go to the sea or to the mountains? Or maybe go in a dumpster with the rest of the trash because you feel a kinship with it? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe! I have strange ideas about vacations. No, she doesn't. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation. The penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd, he was wanting to keep perfect friends and family. Or he wanted to finally take such a long vacation. Why indeed? What are we doing? Karma is gonna bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright, I hate to say this. Accidental murder is murder. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he kills him. But Nick! Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. Listen to this. No, not presented. Tell me. What to do? But no best, Nick. Just do what you do. That should work. Okay. Have any good ideas? It's all tied to DL6. You better find out as much as you can about the murder for tomorrow. Never mind. That's a serious matter. We're not gonna make dirty jokes about it. So long as I have the capacity to stop myself. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi Bear. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late, looking for something. Sounds like this detective here, for some reason, is super Japanese, and I don't know why. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding pounding the pavement for real. That must hurt. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again? Well, no. I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. I'm gonna go in as long as he's there. Von Karma?
Yes, he just arrived, actually.
Karma's in the records. Nick, let's hurry! Okay.
Police Department records room.
Dusty as always. Oh my god.
We were only here yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. Well, they haven't in 10 years, so...
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't... Von Karma. Examine. We gotta find Von Karma. The files include case reports, quite a large volume of reports here.
Wow, these are all case reports? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like a graveyard of police cases.
My sister's case report too. Quietly gathering dust.
Well, that's not something to think about, Maya. There are shelves stuffed with case files in the back of the room, too. Forgotten cases rotting away for eternity.
Nick, let's get what we need and get the fuck out of here. All this dust is getting to me. It's getting in my pussy.
Yeah, it looks like there are files inside this glass case. The case is so dusty I can't see what's inside.
Nick, it's locked.
They must keep important case files in there. And hey, maybe that's where they're keeping your sister's case. This cabinet is where they keep evidence from current cases. Some of the things are obviously murder weapons, others are question marks. Most of it just looks like random junk.
Nick, what do you think this clothespin is for?
Don't touch that. Evidence. I guess. No? Okay. I thought, you know, maybe. Oh my god, there's nothing here. Oh. I thought I did that.
Huh? One of the drawers here is like open.
I thought I did this. Someone must have been looking in it recently.
The label says unsolved cases evidence. Oh my god, Nick, I'm so bored.
Unsolved cases?
Nick! The file for DL6 is completely empty!
What are you doing in here?
Huh. You look a lot less scary from the front. You still look creepy, but you look more like an old man than... You look less thick, is what I'm saying. You look sallow.
Karma! Oh my god!
You... How did you know my name? Huh? Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team!
Defense team. I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense teams. They are like bugs. Needless things to be crushed.
You can see how this guy's Edgeworth's mentor. We gotta talk with him?
Mr. Edgeworth is like your student, right?
Romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurs. Just like his father, always second rate.
Mr. Von Karma, you better watch it or you're gonna be eating your teeth. You had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
A grudge against a mere defense attempt. Fine. You because he had dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did, but what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear, I tell you, is none of your business. I was actually about to say that. I was about to say, that is none of your fucking business. Tomorrow is the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I had the defense attorney last summer. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgers will admit his guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. Right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. You think I, a prosecutor, will give you a defense attorney information? Bah!
Buckhead.
Same as before. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to share all evidence they get so a case can be made for both of them. I'm reasonably certain that hiding evidence from the defense is straight up illegal and will have the case thrown out. Or at the very least, suspended until it can be done better. Why are we showing this to him? He's gonna take it. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi Bear to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it! You wrote Mr. Yogi Bear this letter. Were you posing as Boo-Boo?
Yes, my defense attorney.
Wait, really?
Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What?
Nick, what is that thing?
A stun gun for self-defense. Actually. 600,000 volts will course through your dick like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Now give me the letter.
No!
What?
Nick, run!
No, just stand there, Phoenix. That's good. Out of my way.
Right in the dick!
The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya? Okay, you better not be dead. Maya?
Letter! Did he take it?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay?
Why the fuck didn't you run? I told you to! Couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. Useless. No good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now. I mean, neither the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all.
Well, that's not something you ever say. Better do something about her self-confidence first. She's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped.
still bears clear ballistic marking. That's gonna come up. I'll prove it to you. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Why do I get the feeling that Maya just gave me exact... the bullet in Gregory Edgeworth's heart, and Miles says he threw the pistol? If we can prove that bullet wasn't from the gun... that'll throw him wide open. Manfred von Karm... Fucking god damn it! God of prosecution. Hollowcipher is now fighting a god. This is it. Judgment Day. Today things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things.
What's the big deal? Sorry, Nick. It only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday.
I am reasonably sure that's impossible.
Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Oh my god.
Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard in bed. Whoa! What the fuck are you doing?
Sorry, I'm sorry. Just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge.
Are you fucking... Are you kidding me?
That is disgusting.
Right, good idea. I'll get my magazines.
Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out, and make sure you clean up after you're done.
Oh, you pal.
What's cutting into that coil? Detective Gumshoe! Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective?
Have no fear. As promised, I captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired.
Actually, after that shock I got on the way in on my dick, I feel pretty good.
Yogi says he's forgotten his own name, but that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. This whole case is getting blown wide open. Trial time, boys. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I assure you they are not. The prosecution is ready. Right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence before I bitch slap you. Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening
statement at once.
Right. Thanks to Detective Cumshoe's efforts, the Bolt rental shop caretaker has been arrested. Why does he keep doing that? In yesterday's trials, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. Of course he hasn't. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. There you are, motherfucker.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the Bolt rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness, why did you run away yesterday? You were some kind of pussy.
The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony.
I'm gonna give him the old man voice now.
I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. Went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I'd need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. Is it Yanni or Yanni? It's probably Yanni.
I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did.
He asked me to cross-examine as much as possible, so I'm gonna. I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yogi.
My ulcers, and I wasn't running away or nothing.
Then why did you leave? He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking? You told me to cross-examine him as much as possible, and I am doing exactly that. If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes.
I went to buy some food for Polly, see?
Food?
Yes, food. That thing you use to eat and gain energy. It keeps you alive, Mr. DeVille. Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. He only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
Why are you getting more southern suddenly? But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack?
I kinda got lost, you see.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. But the police apprehended him. He was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that.
I see. So he was lost.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses.
I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow.
You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yep. Seems like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident?
Oh, fuck.
Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. And I assume you have proof? If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. maybe you should prove his claim first.
How am I supposed to remove the codger's head? That's impossible.
I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. My spleen. I mean, I'd need one of those motive things, right? I don't got one.
How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
The prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
You've been saying the same thing now, over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. I wouldn't do it otherwise. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies.
Order! Order! This is your one warning! Mr. Wright, there's a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So quick.
Don't play dumb, Ron Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name.
His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Yogi? Well, that name seems familiar. Did I fuck his wife? Probably. Oh, yeah. Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident.
Figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. And since he's the same one every time for every trial I do, I assume he's the only judge that exists here. So he was in on it.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness is Yanni Yogi.
Fascinating.
However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. We need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go.
Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove it is Yanni Yogi?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
I see. That makes sense.
Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
What? What? No fingerprints?
You see, before I worked as caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with stuff. Yep.
What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess he will not be able to prove his identity.
Does DNA testing not exist?
No.
Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided.
No! I know what happened. I know everything. You just can't prove it. No, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. I have a winning streak too. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one.
Nick, what are we going to do? Didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. Why don't we do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you would like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, hmm? Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Actually, that parrot knows a certain line, doesn't he? Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot. What is it, Nick? No, you're not actually, like, going to... Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up on my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Order! Order! I'll let it slide. This is fucking ridiculous. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Objection! Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy! Well, you still want to go through with your little game? Yes. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence. Except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Bailiff! Bring in the parrot. This is actually happening. Are you serious? That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. What the fuck is going on? Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us. Hello! Hello! Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you going to do, Nick? I have no idea. What do we do, Maya? Oh, okie. Well, there's there's two statements. Hello! Hello! Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right! What do I say? Have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago. Yep. Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6! If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that a caretaker had something to do with DL6. Polly, have we, like, forgotten something? Hello! Hello! What? That's not what you're supposed to say! Forgot! Something we forgot! Hello! Hello! Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it! This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Something's the matter, Mr. Wright. How the... Wait, don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked her if we'd forgotten anything? Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. You need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. Hello! Hello!
Just thought. The parrot is contradicting the parrot.
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright.
I can't think. I am. Let you testify. You talk to her. What do I say? What's the safe number? That's the number that's safe.
Huh? Safe? Wait.
Just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack?
1228. 1228.
My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker?
Actually, it does. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
Take that!
The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case?
Mr. Wright, where in this file is something related to that safe number?
Suspect data. It's on the suspect data page.
Mr. Wright, this file is from a case 15 years ago. I don't see anything about a safe in here at all.
I believe this is another one of Mr. Wright's bluffs.
Very well. Witness, continue your testimony.
Red herring? What's your name? Say your name?
Polly! Polly, what's your name?
Ollie! Ollie!
Mr. Wright, I believe we've established this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity?
Of course. Yes, it does. Ha! Fascinating. You claimed it's a parrot's name to prove our owner's identity. Then show us proof.
Don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... Polly. Okay. This one? Again?
The DL6 case file.
That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on then? Show us or stop wasting our time.
Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parent's name?
Case summary. We'll go through them all. The case summary page.
I'm sorry, but I don't see anything here that relates to the name Polly. At least not on this page.
A bluff, as I expected.
I'm afraid I have to deny your claim, Mr. Wright. The witness may continue.
Presenting something is not going to make a difference, but... Wait a minute. 1228. It's 1228. I just got it.
1228. 1228.
Why? Oh my god. It does.
It's a DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case?
It's in the case summary. It's on the case summary page.
The case summary?
Specifically the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident, December 28th. Why, that's today's date. 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228.
Oh!
He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
Bah! This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number 1. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing. Okay, well, Maya, I'm going to ask you to pick his pocket really fast because we know his fucking PIN number now.
Indeed. Alone it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence.
Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer! One more! Just get one more piece of evidence. Right, what?
Very well, witness. You may continue.
Polly again. What's your name?
Polly! Polly!
Of course it does. This again, of course. Not in suspect data. Victim. Nope, okay. Case summary then. You? Case summary. It's not the DL6 file at all. Okay, Yep. Blah-de blah-de blue-de blah-de blue-de blue-de blue blah-blah blue. Gotta think here. Well, that's not gonna be... why is the metal detector even still here? What possible use am I gonna have for this? That's not evidence of any kind. Is the gun's name Polly? No. Well, you know some people name their guns. Misty Faye, there's not even a P in there. Or an O, or any L's. Okay, well I've just found a massive contradiction already. The bullet was in his chest, but what do I see up there? Top middle of the picture. Hello. So either the gun fired twice. That's interesting. The proof that the parrot's name is involved is the parrot. I'm gonna go over all the evidence again. This one. Mr. Wright, I had hoped you would have learned this by now. Making random guesses here is a waste of your time. And again. That is all. Witness, continue your testimony. Can't check. Check. Nothing showing Polly in here. They DL6 Exhibit A. This has nothing. Oh, well, hi, alright. 12/28/2001, Elevator District Courthouse. Air and elevator was oxygen depleted at time of incident. No clues found on the scene. Victim, Gregory Edgeworth, age 35, defense attorney, trapped in elevator returning from a lost trial with son, Miles Edgeworth, age 9. One bullet found in heart, the murder weapon was fired twice. Okay, so it was fired twice. One in the window and one in him. Yanni Yogi, age 37, court bailiff, trapped in elevator with the Edgeworths. Memory loss due to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide. Just that fucking easy, I guess. Okay, so here are our techniques for all future games. We go over every single possible detail in all the evidence during the trial, so we know everything at all times. Of course it does. Imagine reading. Yeah, I know, right? Who the hell reads anymore? We have audiobooks. Oh my god.
Take that!
It's in the suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page is all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, I swear we selected this already. His fiancée committed suicide, see?
Indeed it does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly!
Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who he committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. So I guess that is possible.
Bah! A mere coincidence, that is all. My granddaughter's name has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
She's only 7 years old! Oh, sorry, she is only 7 years old. Are you some kind of pedophile, Mr. Wright? That's enough. No talk of pedophilia in my courtroom. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop at once. Immediately! If he runs off again, I'll have your hide. Witness, tell us your name.
Wait! This witness he doesn't remember.
No, it's okay. Oh, hi. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick, he looks totally different! And he sounds different!
This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a pharaoh in this very court.
Order, damn you! Order, all of you! Yanni Yogi. Yugi. So it was you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death?
Yes, it was me. I did. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond. He said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. He won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. There's a letter, an epistle. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. Seto Kaiba, Joey Wheeler. I didn't care who had sent me. But once the world figured out that card games don't rule everything, I was ruined. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. He didn't use Exodia, we're fine. Blue Eyes wins every time.
Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. How you had him arrested. Why do you ask this every time? I saw no room for error in his confession.
When the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is
innocent, in this case at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case, so I would like to pass a judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Objection!
Did somebody just say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... no. Edgeworth?
Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess! He's going to say he's guilty! He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad.
Yes, I get it. Thank you, Maya, for saying the same thing 3 fucking times.
Objection!
The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Something like this happened yesterday, too. I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict passed. That would be Larry. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Miles Edgeworth out. Fuck me. For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
Yes, thank you for bringing up that detail, Your Honor. I really wanted a reminder of that. From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me.
Order! Order at once! I'll let this slide again, because this is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today.
Yes, Edgeworth, why did you open your fucking hole?
I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Ah, it's obvious. We hold a trial, right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago. Alright, I'm solving DL6.
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. I call the slides this time. The swings are gonna make me vomit. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. No one touch the slides.
Edgeworth, I want to slap you. Why would you do that? I'm sorry, Mike. You just wasted all of your effort. Yeah, you fucking did.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad.
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Yeah. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. Not true at all? This is crazy. Just crazy.
Nick, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Case? For like, what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
Dummy. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it. In court.
Because of a dream, Gumshoe. A dream does not hold up in court, and this is a farce. But, okay. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right there, here in this court record. In any case, tighten your assholes. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. If this works, I am going to rock your world tonight.
Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, so pointless that the defense took the cross-examine. The statute of limitations of the DL6 incident runs out today. So it's unconventional for me. I'd like to run this one by the book.
I see. Does the defense have any objections?
No, Your Honor. Oh, God. You knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Fucking ancient motherfucker.
Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? You look uncomfortable.
Will the witness state his name and profession?
Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your own father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please.
That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue.
He kept gripping his lapels for some reason. It was odd.
Just then, something heavy fell at my feet.
I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi.
I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot and a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream?
We were stuck in the elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events.
Ah, the same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. I already know where to poke first, but we're gonna do everything.
That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials.
What was the trial your father was involved in on that day?
I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. And when my father lost, Mr. Von Palmer was the prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Von Palmer, you were handling that case.
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
He was grabbing his sleeve. That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem with Von Karma's evidence. I'm pointing every time. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator?
Yes, myself, my father, and Yana Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed, no one came to help. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue.
What did you do then?
I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What did I do? I was scared, trembling, and bored. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet.
What was it?
A pistol. My school was the bait of Yana Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell in his face.
Once you picked it up, what happened next?
I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting.
Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked.
So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi?
I was dazed.
A moment later, there was a single gunshot and a scream. The gun fired once?
Yes, I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, it echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream.
It was a painting once.
It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day.
To this day.
Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live.
There it is. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. I don't know what it means. Better find out it quick. I think not.
Objection!
So there was only one gunshot.
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream, and everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see. No, Your Honor, unfortunately you don't.
Take a look at this. Photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago, and in it lies a clear contradiction to Mr. Edgeworth's testimony.
Well, I can see the victim, Gregory Edgeworth, lying there. But what do you mean, a contradiction?
Just as I thought, the judge is clueless, as always. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo.
Take that!
As should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
I see a bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Miles Edgeworth testifies that there is only one gunshot. However, according to this photograph, not one, but 2 shots were fired. One shot hit the victim, the other hit the elevator door. I ask you then, why did Miles Edgeworth only hear one gunshot? This photograph does not seem to confirm a second shot. However, when was the hole in the elevator made? It might have been there before the incident occurred. If it was there before, then it has nothing to do with this incident. Mr. Wright, you have proof that this bullet hole was caused at the time of the incident? Yes, I do. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. What? Impossible!
No, Mr. Von Comet, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright, show us your proof. What do you have that proves the bullet hole in the door was related to this incident?
Take that!
Mr. Wright, please think how we feel having to look at this evidence time and time again. Every time you show us ridiculous evidence, I feel, well, mocked.
What do you mean?
Not meaning any harm and not doing any harm are 2 different things, Mr. Wright. Try again.
Take that!
Your Honor, the answer is in this file. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? But don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page shows the link between this bullet hole and the DS6 incident? Let me make sure. The case summary.
Mr. Wright, please think how we...
What? It's in the DL6 file, but fine, I'll read the whole thing. Oh. Victim data.
Take that!
Look at the victim data in this file. It says quite plainly the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice.
Order! God damn it, shut up! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be?
The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your vile fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. The case summary, that's on page 1. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
He does have a point.
The second bullet has never been found.
Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Order! I will have order, or I will have your ass! Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karmas says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. Ugh. How did this happen? I don't believe the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
Sorry, Maya.
What?
Looks like I was wrong. If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
But you said you'd do it, Nick! You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent!
Sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought the two shots were fired. I was so certain. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else, who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Yeah.
Well, it seems we have finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? No, not at all. Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No. No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention? Yes, I did.
He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
Been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright.
Objection!
Your Honor, I object.
Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object?
Nick! I don't know, his case is perfect.
The second book.
What?
What did you just say?
Nothing.
The second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet, it existed.
What? But we've just had proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer. The murderer. Then tell us just who is this murderer. I'm still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
Yes, he did. Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. What possible reason could they have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is... the murderer was cautious.
cautious. Well, the murderer was a very cautious soul, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Huh? Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired?
Oh, right.
Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to fucking goddamn it.
Save scum time. The final failsafe. Can't find it. Proof. Maybe they thought that the bullet would be used as proof. Proof. It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. If that was the case, then they should have... Okay. Same one. I guess he didn't need it. The murderers took the time to look at that straight bullet. They haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Kind of, but not really. It's the one from 15 years ago, the DL6 incident. Bah! The murderer had no reason to take that bullet.
You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Had to take it. Had to take it? Murder? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take that bullet.
How to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance... For instance, what? Think crazy. Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer?
The bullet hit the murderer.
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened?
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside of them.
See, pronouns aren't hard.
Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime.
Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yes.
But there's a problem with that. The other 2 people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unarmed. So that would mean...
The murderer came from outside, yes. This is getting hairy. 2 men inside the elevator, fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. Across 800 years. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! Nine! No one was involved. No one involved in the incident was wounded. There was no murder. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick! Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
I think everything just fell into place at once.
Well,
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that. Yes, an unusual event for a man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in as many years as possible.
what if Von Karma didn't take the vacation because of shock?
But took it because he was injured.
Which would mean
It could only mean one thing.
he was the murderer in the DL6 incident!
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma!
Oh, man.
There's something wrong, Mr. Wright. You seem dazed.
That's a word for what I am right now. No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Should I come out and say it now? Yes. There is no better time. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Well, very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
What?
Von Karma. Von Karma?
You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor? The one standing right over there?
Bah.
You don't object?
I see no need. Why honors this ridiculous outburst is my objection. Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from this incident. Fascinating. Prove it. If I would have needed surgery, though, where did I go under the knife at Mr. Wright? Bring the doctors and operate. Have him testify.
Nick! Let's find out who his doctor is!
It's no use.
Edgeworth?
I know Von Karma perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't need things. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane!
No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself.
Wait.
He didn't. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
I can. I have the wildest hunch of my life. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean...
I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
Is that even possible? For all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector that I still have with me for no reason. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. Oh, hello! I refuse.
You refuse. But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you.
Homeboy's sweating.
Order, damn it! I'm getting really tired of all of you.
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now.
Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Von Karma, shut your bitch ass up this instant. You will submit yourself to testing. God help you if you don't.
Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, we have to give it a shot. Wait for it. Wait. What do we have here? It reacted. Something inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma, you seem to be sweating an awful lot. You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. Oh, we're trying this now, are we? What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Proof? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I.
Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any evidence, any of the DL6 evidence. That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. But we do! But we do! With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof.
Take that!
That's a bullet?
Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings? You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. Yes.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then if the markings match, you would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Oh, he's freaking out. Is he transforming? That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. It was him, wasn't it? Same as before.
It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Mr. Von Karma. Oh, God. So, it was you. You and your father are my curse! Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulders that would never fade. I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! This! Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me, penalized! It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the cold records room. Must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain. A horrible, burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Who would have thought another man would have come to open the elevator door? Judge? What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now! End it! Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. No! That is all. This court is adjourned. Arrest Mr. Von Karma at once. I want his nuts in a box. Lobby number 2.
Nick, we did it! Oh my god, did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than normal. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! Oh my god, yes. I gotta say, I'm impressed. A little horny. It was 17. She's 17, Phoenix. Calm down. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
So it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right? Yeah? Fuck me. I'm not sure how to say this, but... Bend over.
I know! Try... Take me, Daddy.
I see. Thank you, Wright. You're welcome.
I think I could have done better than that.
Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You've got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there. Oh god, hi, Cumshoe.
Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I taught you. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. Freebie tomorrow. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit. But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Cumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I see.
No. Whoop.
I feel foolish.
Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
I will never do that again. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Oh, what the fuck are you doing here? Bitch, get the hell out of my sight! Hey, y'all! Lotta! Fuck off! Y'all are great in there.
Thank you. You certainly didn't make anything any easier.
Yo, Edgeworth! Congrats!
Thank y'all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course.
Oh my god. Those earrings are going in your eyes, madam.
Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, huh?
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Are you, planning to drink yourself to death?
Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Mainly because it takes so long and so much effort to say.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh? Isn't it the hot dog guy from the park?
Larry, no!
Huh? It's over, Nick. My life's over, Nick.
Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, Nick. I'm not long for this world, bro.
You don't look sick.
It's Beyonce, dude. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, bro. She's leaving me behind, dude.
Should have seen that coming.
Yo, Edgy. Like, there you are, dude.
Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration, bro.
Celebration. That's unusual for you.
Hairy butts. You come along tonight, too. My treat, pal.
Huh?
Thanks, dude. Looking forward to it. What am I going to again? Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me, bro. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right, bro?
I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah, what's up? That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh, what a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. But, bro, he's a hot dog salesman. He probably couldn't spare anymore. $38 exactly?
Nick!
Wait a minute.
Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in Skull? $38. No. No! Larry, it was you!
What are you so surprised about, Wright? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I was never good at history, dude.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you. Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the boss.
I know.
Really, Wright, I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Oh, this is sure an unexpected turn of events, huh? Dude?
Edgeworth?
You should have told me! Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it, dude. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, dude, and you get worked up too easily, too, huh? Death! The death sentence for both of you! Man, if I had only known, I would become a prosecutor. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor and brought to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth, want to switch, right? Hey y'all, line up, I'll take a photo. Hey, like photo time! I love selfies, let's go! And after that, dinner on me. Order cup ramen you can eat. Detective Cumshoe took us out on town that night. Yeah, okay. I was kidding. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. What did I tell you about using spitballs, Edgeworth? It's 5:02 a.m. Wright & Co. law offices. We should be famous by now. We took down Manfred von Karma. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. I'm fucking still drunk, man. My head hurts. It's still only 5 o'clock. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Oh my god. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium in training, of course. I wanted to, help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. I couldn't. It was useless. So I've, decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, because I'm a fucking pussy, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Goodbye? What time is it? Ah! The first train to the mountains have already left. To the station! In my underwear! I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! Maya! What the fuck? Did the sleeping pill powder not work? So you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Hold it!
Wait! What? God, my train's gonna leave! I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Oh, that's my sister for you. Detective Cumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even, Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. It was useless, Nick. You were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything! All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Are you on putting me on trial right now? Well, I do.
Take that!
A bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6, but you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma, and you were the one who gave it to me. Nick! Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. Yeah. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay, I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know if I'd go that far. Get your
fucking ass on my train.
So, this is it.
See you soon, Maya. Oh.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Away with you, my Hugo lass. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. All of that was on one page in a book. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Huh. I don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this.
Objection!
That was, without question, the most fantastic puzzle game I've ever had. Hey, pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy New Year's. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Woo, Detective Cumshoe. Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, eh? As I was saying, best puzzle game of my life. Oh, what do you want? Huh? Nick, bro. I haven't seen him lately, dude. Mate, I've been working at a cheese shop, bro. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now. Yeah, dude. Oh my god, this fucking guy. I don't know if I like him or not. He's really annoying.
Right. Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. You know.
The audacity. Phoenix Wright. Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for, yes. You should know I've taken over management of the Gate 1 Hotel. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Oh, he's in charge now. Oh, that's nice. He's gonna be milking the murder incident for a while then. Oh dear. Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright. Yes, he has understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. I haven't seen him of late. Oh, the days in my youth. The scent of fresh lemon, you see. Whatever, Titanic titties. There's still content, so we still gotta. Oh, fuck off.
Hello, Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. He doesn't know what a DVD is or does everything these days. How am I supposed to...
I don't like her. I don't like her at all. Oh god, hi. I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit, Colonel. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal, Sniff. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out in the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know, dude. These voices are hard to do when they're talking quickly and I can't control it.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of a place does she live in here anyway?
You're making me go through all the voices again to see if I remember them? Alright. Oh, you. Right. Who's that? You wanna talk? Let's talk Pink Princess. Alright. But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day. Then I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age. He thinks he's Whale's a dude. Oh no. Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them there's a ghost. For real? Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous.
Is this why everyone told me how much they hate this hoe? Because I sure do. Oh, no, she's right. Mia's there. Huh, she's not bullshitting. Turnabout Goodbye's bronze trophy. Wait, what? It's not over? Rise from the ashes, like a phoenix, no doubt. Okay. Ooh, we've got moving cinematics now. Oh. Oh, is this DLC? Oh, we got 3D. Oh my god. What the hell is going on? 2 murders at the same time? It's that mutant creature. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. Unicycle? What in the name of Satan is that thing? 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that that girl showed up. Why didn't you take Phoenix? You not have rent? Right, in co-law offices. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally! Oh, hi, hello. Okay, I need a voice. I need a voice. I need a voice. Let's try not to repeat Maya's, even though this is probably going to be her replacement, I'm guessing. That's Maya's voice. Unicycle is correct. That is Maya's voice. I don't like repeating voices if I can help it. Canadian? I'm not great at Canadian voice. I'm drawing a blank on that voice. This is strange. I think I might know what you mean, but... Well, British, we've already had, Penny, whatever the fuck her assistant name was, is the London girl. And I'm not fantastic on French, either. Irish? I don't know if I can do an Irish woman voice without it being the old granny nun Irish. Scottish, maybe? She's brown hair. Are there brown-haired Scottish people? Sorry, Awkward Bat. I can't get that horny or useless or high-pitched. Russian? We're gonna make her turn her into Zarya? Okay. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who the fuck are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. Vlad the Russian guy. It's getting Vlad the Russian guy. It's a relief that you're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. See, a 17-year-old girl won't work with me in my office anymore, and now I'm depressed. Phoenix! Really? But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney. Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I can be a better Russian, but not that high-pitched. I can simply talk this way. But her having this voice is... this would not make sense. Yes, stream elements, thank you. I am having stream elements make this known more. Since this is DLC, maybe I should just give her the super deep Russian voice and say Russian female is how we sound in Russia. Whether male or female, all sound the same. Very well. She is having long voice. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Get the fuck out of my office! Please, I am out of time. But, please, you have to help. It's my sister. Oh, she is Maya's replacement, okay. Maya. Could it be? Someone took your model and just painted over it again. Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. I am a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Well, first things first. See this? It's my attorney's badge. You don't have one, do you? Ah, well, I've never seen a real one. You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me. Oh, Phoenix. Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaky a bit. She analyzed it scientifically. It's not even gold, Phoenix? There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. I'd give you $50. Sorry, but it's not for sale yet. He's quitting? Phoenix, really? Are you so depressed that a minor, an underage girl, left you? Fuck's sake, man. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, this is right. Is something wrong? No, it's just, you seem kind of, really deep-voiced in Russian for some reason. Or maybe just young? You sound like you're in your 30s. Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, even better. Wait, what? Wait, only 16? I am set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known. At my age, no less. So what exactly is your current position, then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age, no less. Opposite of Maya. Great. Great, another future professional in training. Well, the only smart voice I know would be the nerdy one, and that doesn't fit her at all. So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. She would use a sword. Or an axe. You chop with an axe. Exactly.
What?
No, I am not doing Velma. Because if I did Velma's voice, it would... Bat, you've not been around me too long. If I did Velma, it would devolve into something terrible. And with the voice being assigned to someone who's 16, Phoenix is going to end up getting arrested. So it's a murder case. Yeah, it would end up with Velma getting bent over, and let's not do that. Like, just to make it obvious, I am not attracted to her, but there's only so many female voices I can do. And with this gummy starting to kick in, I know exactly which voice it would end up being.
I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it.
If you saw my famous case, you'd know that witnesses don't mean shit.
I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact.
And there's a witness.
Just talk to her. You have to talk to her.
Right. I suppose I will.
I promised her I'd bring Mia Faye.
That's interesting. How would she know Mia? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then? So this is a DLC mission then?
Excuse me. I'm not a child, I'll have you know.
Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. It's an unusual one. Why is this unusual? She wants to be a scientific investigator. That shit's dope.
I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you?
Yeah, sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. In that monotone Russian voice.
If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be clear.
Your sister?
I've been talking about her this entire time. Are you surprised I have a sister? I've been doing research and developing a new scientific method for case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done.
I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. First,
my sister asked for Mia specific. This Mia Faye person was a few years below her in school.
so they went to the same school, huh?
She requested me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney.
And, well, I knew. Incidentally, Mia's a woman.
Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's.
Well, it's nice of you to finally understand that when you want to be an investigative, scientific madam. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close.
Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her.
Huh?
But she's my only family.
Your only family? What about your parents?
I ate them.
What?
They died in a car accident when they was little.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, they die in car accident, and I devour their flesh.
Detention Center Visitor's Room. Huh, your sister looks an awful lot like you. And has your name. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She's got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived, and she hasn't shut up since we left.
God, I thought I told you I didn't want to visit. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want to raise this here?
Understood. What was that all about? Oh. Hey, baby.
I wanna...
Remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing? Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have defense attorney. And neither want to go. This has nothing to do with you.
Oh, hello.
Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Hey, how do you know me?
May I mention to you? I've heard quite a bit.
I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do? And why is your younger sister got a voice way deeper than you?
My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district.
You're a prosecutor? Oh, you've been the chief prosecutor this whole time. Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? It's almost as if somebody wrote this as DLC. Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like an unoriginal idea that we've already had.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright.
Your badge looks new.
I polish it daily.
For years, the gold plating will fly off. Then we'll see the real.
Never had really innocent small talk.
Give it 3 years. Then we'll see what you have become.
That's exactly how long Mia told Maya to wait before getting to me. Scott monitors his room. He's frozen in fear of the frigid Miss Lana. I'm feeling a bit chilly myself.
There's something you should know from the start.
Which is?
The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime.
Huh?
Wait, the suspect is me. I did. Well, Mr. Wright,
Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened?
the crime took place yesterday, February 21st. That's 5:15 p.m.
That's quite specific.
It was in the witness's disposition. Witness says the witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
My, that was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it?
The crime took place in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
Prosecutor's office, huh? Your subordinate's car trunk? Classic.
It was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed.
Well, that's just great. Well, why am I taking this case then?
So who was the victim? The investigator of the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective.
You better not have touched Cumshoe.
Detective. Death was due to the loss of blood. It was stabbed once in the stomach.
By you?
Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal.
I see.
Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you?
Uh-oh.
Oh, Mr. Wright, what does it mean? Well, that means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so.
This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So you're the chief prosecutor?
That is correct. I am responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. You, Mr. Wright, have been a particular pain in the ass for me. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do a job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in English.
That's an awfully large nut all over my face. Never mind.
I'm still a little surprised. I don't think could recognize the district chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't.
Lana, what happened to your hand?
Oh, thanks. I cut myself by accident. I stabbed him. I'm not very good at being a criminal.
How am I supposed to defend this? Let me change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her?
Emma told you that too.
Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office.
Well, it seems he has very little in common with me.
Hey!
It was in what school? It was in my 3rd year. She was already in the class. She was different from the other students.
Different.
She was strong. She did anything to make my defense at home. Anything.
lovers.
Excuse me?
Intellectually attracted and emotional. Lana was top of her class in school, and she was top of Mia every night.
I was the best there was.
Doing pretty good in school too, baby.
Sounds a bit different when Emma says it.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Excuse me?
as you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None.
But Lana... Svetlana... Why? Why are you doing this? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose, all alone. I hate you, Lana.
Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here has ended. The rest, I leave to you.
You mean you're requesting my services as your defense?
Don't lose any sleep over it.
Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over.
Right, I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes, but something doesn't fit. There's that look in Emma's eyes. It's exactly like Maya's. There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Huh? About what?
My sister. She's not always like that, you know.
I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again.
She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her?
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not.
Sounds like there's something here that defies simple, scientific explanation. Let's go check this underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office, shall we?
Okay.
I think I might need to stop. My voice is starting to go. I didn't think there would be DLC. Well... we're not going as long this time because I'm starving. My voice is starting to go. We'll do a little bit more with Rogue's Legacy, I guess. Just a second.